I summoned you. Okay, do I get 3 wishes? Or is it 3 omens? No. Oh, great. No. I'm about to quit DVD. Yeah, that's what Jess said. She told me, she gave me the rundown and everything, and then I went and read it myself. I was like, dude, that's fucked up. That's completely fucked up. I can't believe. And I was just talking to Jace last night about the whole making it only survivor sided, and yeah, I can't fucking believe they did that shit. Cannot believe it. Okay, luckily it is. I need to see my. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, that's pretty fucked up. And for those of you that don't know, DBD decided to, well, fuck the killers even more. They basically made it part of the killer kit to Maury, but then on the opposite side, they made it where survivors are about to abuse the fuck out of that. Yep. Yeah. They're making the killer, making the survivor kit, making where, you can basically recover as long as they're slugging and everything like that. You can recover, constantly. Yeah, and base kit unbreakable. Yeah, and they're getting rid of more. They're getting rid of the Moris. They're making it part of the base kit, and they're getting rid of anything that has to deal with quick recover from dying. Broken state, dying state, whatever. So, yeah, fun times. I'm not happy about it either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not, because I'm already trying to learn how to be, a killer as it is, and then, it's hard. It's gonna be even harder on me now to be able to learn how to be a killer. So, I'm not happy about it either, Doobie. I told Jess earlier, I was like, that's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Now it's gonna make it extremely hard for me to even try to be a killer. Customs, yeah, but I mean, even then, it's going to be even harder. Even with customs, because, I mean, that's one of those, I mean, I don't know. Give me my crude spears. Fuck. At least fuel. fucking asshole. Go with me. At least you will make friends and not randoms at... Yeah, but eventually I'm still gonna have to play with randoms. I mean, that's the only way I can be able to level it up and get the experience. You know, that's the only way I'm gonna be able to even level him up is by playing with randos. So... I mean, yeah, I guess I could play as Survivor and just get the blood points and level them up, but then it still doesn't give me the experience that I need. Because not every Survivor that I'm going to be playing with plays the same. They all have different setups. So... they don't have the same player style. Alright, let me go to my raft and wherever it is. I don't remember where I put my raft at. Put some galls on it. I'm bleeding out. Not too bad though. Come on, stop being stupid. Come on. Just need you to lay down. Fuck you. Just fuck you. Anyway, let's go get some food. Oh, shut up. Spheres. Okay. Would they ask about your car's extended warranty? Said hello, then she said hello, then she said may I speak to you, and then she hung up on me. What kind of world do we live in now where they hang up on us? I don't know. I guess they saw that you weren't interested. Maybe they caught it by your tone. I don't know. You got me there. I have no idea. I can't exactly remember where I put my fire up. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Cool. Awesome. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh, palm fronds. No, that's all. the last stream, didn't I? Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. No. I wouldn't usually make a tool belt in the very beginning, but since I have so many of the cloth already starting out, I figured why not. What time was it? Yeah, it's getting late already. You're so lucky. Oh, where'd you go? Oh. it is. A lot of good resources. And it's a pretty good, it's got a good layout. Like I said, on my last live, you got this fruit and this fruit. I need to find it because I haven't picked it. So, you have 2 fruits, 1, 2. I think there's 3 yuccas. So there's 1 there, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 yuccas. And then there's 2 potato plants. Hold on. One here. And then 1 right there. There's 2 potato plants. I found a total of 5 cloths. I found a total of 5 cloths. I used 1 of them to make a tool belt, 1 of them to make a water still, so I'm left with 3 cloths right now. Yeah. Potato. Pretty good amount of palms. Only thing I don't like about it is I think it only has 1 pippy. I have to find it. Got, I think, 3 shipwrecks. It's great. I'll put this fiber sleeve up, and I guess I'm gonna go hunting, and then I'll start trying to work on my raft. Stop. Get poisoned now. I want to say there's a shark around here somewhere that has some spears in them. I'm not completely certain. Like there's 3 friendlies right there. 1, 2, for sure. 8. Lionfish. It's one of the glitch sharks, baby. One of the glitch sharks.
Okay, big shark. The big shark. Big shark. Come on. Hey! What are you doing?
Damn. Hey, X. How you doing, darling? Yep, I killed. No, it's not a tiger shark. It's a reef.
Good job, kill him.
Yeah, thank you, baby.
It's a cooked meat.
Yeah, cooked meats.
Oh, what's that?
It's a grouper.
Yeah, it's a grouper. Grouper, it's a cooked grouper.
Yep, I can cook grouper.
And cook. Oh, what's that? Is that?
Tell me shit.
Is that a bug?
I might be able to hunt a little bit longer, and then I ain't got too much longer though. Yep, it's a bunch of baby fish. Yeah, a turtle. Okay, I can't see, baby. You gotta move. Baby, you have to move. I can't see. You can watch me play, but I gotta be able to see. Okay. Another grouper over there.
Oh, the spike!
I mean, I've got plenty of fish. I don't really have to. But I mean, I'm trying to get my food up some. So I can get a smoker, make a smoker here in a little bit, and start drying my meat out. Another grouper. Gotta be careful doing this though. No, yep, it is a stingray, baby. Absolutely right. It was a stingray. I gotta be careful what I'm doing. I can't see, baby. Please, can you please move? Please. You're okay. But just be careful. I've gotten a few grouper. I've gotten 2 sharks. That'll be 4 to 6. I can't remember how many. Hold on a second. I can't remember if it's 3 or 2 or 3. I think it's 3 from the sharks. And 2 apiece from each grouper. And I think I've gotten, what, 4 groupers so far? So, yeah, 4. I don't think I've gotten any more. Yeah. Got 2 sharks, so 6 pieces of large meat. Going out right now would be tempting because I won't be able to see those when I come back up. It's already starting to get murky. My best bet is stay around close to shore if I was going to hunt anymore. But I really don't need it, so I can hunt tomorrow. Need you because I will end up making me some coconut.
Eddie? What are you?
Flasks. I think I'm gonna start trying to use up these coconuts. Now, rule of thumb with coconuts, when you have these, each half counts as basically 2 coconuts. I know it's weird. So try not to eat more than 2 of these in it'll be 10 minutes on the clock, but it's actually 10 seconds game time because the minutes are seconds. And then you can eat another coconut, or you can drink 2 coconuts. But remember, if you want to make a flask, they cannot be used. They cannot be skinned already. They need to have the yellow husk around it. So if you want to be able to make the flasks, they have to have this on it. It has to be yellow. And then all you need is that and a lashing, and of course the skill to be able to make them. And it'll already have a drink in it from the coconut. And so you'll already have 1 drink already on it. But later on, you'll be able to craft like leathers. I could probably craft leather right now. Leather, little leather flasks, which I'll show you what it is. Give me 1 second. These, the leather water skins. You can be able to make those. All you need is a tanning rack, leather, and I think a stick. And that's what it is. And then later on, you can make, which I can't make it right now, the clay ones. But you'll have clay deposits in the bottom of the water and everything like that you'll have to use a pickaxe to be able to get. And it is a bitch from what I've been told. I have not done the clay yet, but my hubby that some random dude streaming. He has played it longer than I have. You see this, babe? Freaking young palm in the bush. How was I going to see that if I didn't walk up on it? I bet you I don't find the damn fiber sleeve. Watch. If I do, I'll be shocked. Completely useless. That's another issue with this game. Is having stuff in the bushes and stuff like that, and you won't be able to get what it is. So the young palms are used for fiber sleeves, which is made for rope. You get 4 of those, and you get to make a rope from it. But if you have issues like this, where the game decides to put, you know, a young palm in like a bush or something, you won't be able to get the fiber sleeve from it. So yeah, happens all the time. And sometimes you can't get some. Sometimes you can. Yeah, sometimes you can glitch into it. Like, you can get in a certain angle to be able to look into it, and you can be able to get it. Be careful, because you can drop your weapons through maps, especially in multiplayer. So if you're playing multiplayer, trying to play with one of your friends or something like that, this is my biggest tip. Keep what you can on you, and I don't mean put it in crates. I had where me and my friend Jess was playing, and we put our crude axe in a crate. In that crude axe, I guess because we put the crude axe in the crate, we could not open the crate. So we lost that crate, everything in the crate, and the crude axe. So I'm just letting you know. Also, I've had where a crude axe, when I was playing with Jay, I handed it to him. He says it looks like there's 2 of them. He went to pick it up, and then he dropped it to see if there was going to be 2 of them. And the crude axe went through the map and disappeared, which is a real waste of freaking resources, especially when you have limited resources as it is, to be able to make another one. But having a crude axe helps so much, because I can show you how long it would take for me to just cut a normal tree. Let me find it with this refined, with the refined knife. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Now, with a crude axe, usually it'd only take about 2. Now, think about trying to do that with a palm. And once you get your refined axe, I promise you, you will not baby anything. You will only probably use your knife just to clean fish, and that's it. Because, I mean, you won't need it for anything else. You can just stab fish with your fishing spear, or stab the crabs or whatever with your spears or whatever, and everything like that. Another huge tip: if you're going to go onto any of the islands, because there are big giant crabs in just about every island. There's some islands that don't have them. Do not throw your spear at them. It will break or bounce off your spear. Just like if you threw it at a rock, they will break it. So do not throw your spear at a giant crab. Your best bet is to grab an axe, crouch down, chase it, and try, because when you get it on the run behind, usually they don't try and flip around on you. But your best bet is to just chase it and just keep hitting it until you can get it dead. Be careful going on to mountain islands. Mountain islands are riddled with things that want to kill you. Now, they have little baby hogs. Only thing they do is cause chaos. They will knock your crates over, try and make your raft flip, because they're fast. They run all over everything. If you try to pile stuff up, they're going to knock it down. Whatever. But they do have meat, and they do have hide, so it's beneficial. The mama, though, which is the hog, it will kill you. It will hit you and knock you into the air, and a few good hits and you're dead. There are usually about 1 to 2 snakes, possibly 3, because there are rarities where there are 3 snakes. But there are about 2 snakes on every mountain island. They give you a warning that you're getting close. Your best bet is to back away. Don't go toward it. Don't keep going in the direction you're going. back away, it will move, eventually you'll be able to find it. I have had days where I went like almost 4 days and everything respawned back. Because I just said fuck it. Because I don't like dealing with the snakes. There are sea snakes. They can poison you. The snakes on the mountains can poison you. Giant crabs, they can kill you too. Just be careful. They have, the pinchers. There's usually about 1 to 2 giant crabs on every mountain island as well. The regular islands like this where they don't have mountains, sometimes they'll have them. Most chances, it's a 50-50 chance that you land on an island like this that doesn't have mountains, and there be hold up, what's going on? Okay, I was wondering where my knife was. And they're not, that's not a mountain island, and they don't have, or they do have giant crabs. But they have 2 pieces of meat on them. Boars, I think, have 3 hide, 2 meat. Sharks have 3 hide, 3 meat, I think. It might be 3 meat on the boars. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've cleaned the boar and everything. Snakes, they're small meat. You can kill seagulls. They are hard to freaking kill until you get like really good with crude spear, or get bird trap, or maybe the bow and arrow. Be careful, you lose your arrows, and that's losing stone and wood. What time is it? I don't want to overdo it. And trying to think of other. There are sharks, clearly. I have showed you sharks. There is a lionfish. There are lionfish. I'm not going to say because there are plenty of them. They will poison you. There are the little purple things that are closer to shore. They're called crown of thorns. They will poison you. There is also a thing called sea urchin. It does not look like the normal sea urchin. It is like striped kind of looking, and it's very pointy. Looks like a normal plant, except for it's like brownish red with like white. And steer clear of them because those are poison. So yeah. And the only way to be able to, there's only 2 ways you can be able to cure yourself of the poisoning, and that's 2 pippy plants and a coconut flask, or you have to write it out. And the best way to be able to write it out, and I have done it barely, is to keep everything at above 4, meaning everything on your stats. So keep your food, water, and it's going to keep draining. I think for me it took about almost 4 days to get rid of the poisoning. So, and game time, not in real time. But if it's getting close to 4 o'clock, keep looking at your time. If it gets close to 4 o'clock, you need to try and sleep, because you will eventually get the exhausted effect. You're tired. And so then your stats will start dropping. And it's not going to make it any better if you're fighting poisoning. You need to sleep. You need to stay on your island. You need to eat. You need to store up everything you can. Water, your best bet is get water stills. And just keep your water replenished. If you are running low on resources, meaning you get poisoned on your starter island and you don't have any palm fronds, you can use fibrous leaves for fire and for water. So those young palms and the yuccas that give you fibrous leaves, you can use them. They do replenish. Young palms, I think anywhere between a day and a half to 2 days, they replenish themselves. Yuccas are about 2 to 3 days. So, in game time. I usually sleep then save, and the only reason why is because, I'm just gonna have to resave again. so I might as well just go ahead and sleep and then resave. Try and save often. If you're in the middle, if you get finished like fighting a shark or whatever like that, before you go out to go try and fight any sharks and you know there's a shark out there, try and save, because what if you don't have a gall? What if you don't, if you get poisoned, what if you don't have but one pithy plant like I have? It's always better for you to try and save as often as possible. My best advice I can give you possible: do not touch your potato plants. For one, if you got any potato plants, don't touch them unless you absolutely positively have to. Do not touch your fruits, because you can plant them and they will keep giving you more fruits. If you pick them right here, right now, and you don't eat them, they will spoil within about 12 to 24 hours. I can't remember how long. If you eat them, they do replenish your health and your water. It's about, I think, 1 bar a piece. But it's better for you to have them and plant them, because you will keep getting more of them. Same thing with potato plant. So, and you need the potato plants for your fuel later on, so you can get off the island. Or get out of this area. I don't know. My next advice: try and gather everything on the island, meaning like sticks and rocks and everything like that, so you have an idea of how many rocks, how many sticks. Try and survey your island. Look and see how many yuccas you have, how many palms you have, palm trees you have, how many trees you have, how many potato plants and fruit plants and everything like that, so you can try and keep track of what you have and everything else. Maybe even try and check out if there's any above ground shipwrecks. If later on in the night will be the best bet for you to be able to find out if there are any underwater shipwrecks, because they show bubbles, and I'll show you. I usually try and sleep earlier on, but I will show you what I mean by the bubbles and stuff if you don't already know. Tree trunks, you can cut them. They have sections. This is a smaller one. It's 2 sections. They give you 4 sticks per section, so this is 8 sticks you'll get. I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut one of these spruce up, and they give you 2 pieces of medium meat. So, and I'll show you how many bars of health they give you per piece. Archer fish and cod give you medium meat also, and I'll show you what the archers look like. I don't know if I can find any cod. They're a little bit further off. I'm trying to think. Sorry, my brain just went bloop. Check water. Let's get some water. Alright. Takes 4 palms to completely refill this. If it rains, keep 1 palm. All you need is 1 palm, and it'll collect the water from the rain. Sometimes you'll have long rains, sometimes you'll have drizzles. You just never know. Did I get 2 pieces of meat from that? Yeah, I did. We're just making sure. You can refill these. So, like sticks and stuff like that, it takes about 4 sticks to completely refill it. I don't need that many, so I'm just going to put 2. Because I'm trying to baby my wood right now, because I've got to go and make a raft here in a little bit so I can be able to try and go places. And I mean, I do have a lot of trunks already down, so I mean, it's not going to hurt me. And I think I have a ship somewhere that has buoys on it, so that'll be 1 base. So I'm only going to do a 2 base raft right now. 2 base, 2 floor. and usually requirements for a base is about 14 sticks and 1 lashing, and then you're going to need a lashing and 5 buoys to be able to have that base. And then you can break your ship down, but you do lose resources whenever you break down your raft, so I'm just letting you know. Usually it's not a whole lot, but I mean, like, you do lose resources when you have to break it down, so. And if you've got any questions about any of this, I mean, ask me. I'm just thinking of some of the best advice I can give you on a starter island. One of your first things to do is to gather up your resources, like I said. Go fishing, try and get your crafting up, get your harvesting up, which I'll show you this. This is your stats. So top bar is clearly health, food, water, and then your SPF. So my advice for SPF, find shade. It's hard to find shade sometimes, but it'll say none up in your corner right of the watch, or go into the water, because that always helps. But a very shady area, just because it looks shady to you does not mean that your watch is saying it's shady. You can go under your raft. You can set your raft up so you can go under it, and it'll usually allow you to be able to fill your SPF back up. But you can go underwater for just a little bit of time and your SPF will go back up, no problem. Now, your stats. So the top is hunting, the second is cooking, third is, I think that's crafting, and then you have your physical, and then you have your harvesting. Okay, actually I think that might be harvesting, and the bottom one might be crafting. But anyway, so your harvesting is when you cut down trees, when you cut down young palms, when you collect coconuts, when you're cutting up fish, stuff like that. When you hunt the fish and everything like that, that's your hunting. Cooking, all you gotta do is stand near the area. Do not look at the meat, because then it won't show the indication that it's cooked. All you gotta do is stand near the meat. You increase your cooking. Hunting, I told you about that. Physical is being underneath the water usually. Usually my physical only goes up when I'm under the water, swimming, and you're, holding your breath and everything like that. I think I've had it once go up whenever I was climbing one of the mountains. Be careful climbing, because you will break your leg. Climbing the palm trees, try not to go up too far, just go up enough where you can be able to see the indication of the coconut, grab it, and then just drop down. To save your knife in the very beginning of the game, make one of your spears and just stab it, because it doesn't break unless you throw it at a rock. Swimming and crafting a house. Okay, so his physical has went up swimming and crafting a house. So I think, like I said, mine has went up, I think, while I was climbing a mountain. It was an easy mountain for me to climb, but still be careful, because just my minor fall can break your leg. So if you get bit by a shark, just go to your raft. There is rations, which will replenish your food and water, and then which that's not for the bite, excuse me. Anyways, but that's not for the bite. The galls are for the bite. I should have done that. Shoot. Reattach. I forgot I had 2 pieces of meat on me because I was talking. Where's that? There we go. Cooking, I don't know raw, but I know cooking, cooked meat just over the fire is about 24 hours. If you get a smoker, which I'm going to do probably today, if you get a smoker, none of my food have went bad yet, so yeah. If you eat spoiled food, you're gonna throw up. If you eat, what is it? If you eat too many coconuts or drink too many coconuts, you'll end up with diarrhea, which will dehydrate you and make your food go down, which is not a good thing. Especially if you just work really hard to try and get it back up. Anyways, cycling through, if you have any status effects, it will tell you. You won't just be walking around poisoned or bleeding out. It will tell you that you're poisoned. It will tell you that you're bleeding out. It will tell you all the stats of what's going on with you. This tells you your statistics, how many days you've survived so far on this map, how many items you craft, how many animals you've killed, islands explored, and how many ships you've scavenged. Which I don't understand why it says only one, because I have scavenged more than one. I've scavenged technically 3, but one of them had nothing on it. So, I guess I'll go check it out since it's 12. I'm waiting on my food and I need to get my SPF down, so we'll go over here after I drop these young palms off. Fibrous. Alright. I'll go over there and check it out. Maybe it's just being glitchy. Sometimes this game is really glitchy. And a fun fact, I want to tell you a fun fact. So if you ever get the label maker, you can name your crabs. Whatever crabs you have left on your island, you can actually name them. You can name your dead animals, like your fish and stuff like that. Seagulls, whatever. You can name all of them. Now here's the thing about buoys. You can put them in your inventory when they pop up, but they will try and go away. Like, you see how this one's already trying to run away from me. Barrels and tires. Barrels and tires are a bitch. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it straight out. They're a bitch. Because they, you have to drag them back to the island. So if you find any barrels, which they're really good to have, if you find any barrels and everything, it's good for you to go ahead and grab them if you can. Try and take them back to your island. Carry a refined hammer on you, and just straight up go ahead and put it straight on your boat. Unless you're going to make a hobo stove or something with one of the barrels, then okay. But, yeah. Just try and drag them to the closest area of land and then just carry them one at a time. If they are in a big cargo ship or a really deep, one of the big deep ships, be careful, you'll end up drowning. And sometimes they're not even worth trying to get out because it's hard for you to be able to get them out to begin with. Okay, let's get some more water. I didn't get my SPF up too much, so I'm going to probably hop back in the water again. One more. Okay. I'm going to put my buoys over here in an area where it hopefully won't roll. I usually put them in my raft, but I don't have my raft laying down. You can use one of these buoys to be able to make a fishing, make a bobber to make a fishing pole, but then you're down one buoy to be able to make a raft base. So do as you please. You can make a fishing trap too to be able to get fish. So, and it doesn't take too much to be able to make a fishing trap. Eventually, I'm gonna make fishing traps and stuff when I figure out. I think this island, most people don't use their base island, like their starter island, as their base. Some people just explore and they try and find other islands. But I think since this island is such a massive island and it's a really good spot, I'm probably going to make it my base island where I'll build my house and I bring all my stuff back to and everything like that. So, and another pointer, watch where you're going from. If you don't think you're going to be able to get back home, do not go go to another island and then go from that island just to another island, unless you need to go try and go back home and leave from your island. Because there is a trophy on PlayStation, I don't know if it's on any other console, that if you can play the whole game and survive the whole game without using your compass, you'll get a trophy for that. But I had to, on my, I think, 78 days of surviving game, I had to finally just break out the compass because I had been gotten lost twice. Because I went from island to island, so. But anyway, I said I was going to try and hunt some more. It's starting to get dark. I'm just sitting here, kind of just talking. So, I will show you that my Pippi, when I come onto the island, I'll show you where my Pippi was. But I haven't found another one on this island. Where is it at? That's a wave up. Over in this area. It's right here. There it is. What's up, man? How are you doing? You been playing with the killer anymore? How do you like the new changes they're about to go through? Good, you know, I'm always trying to break the boogeyman. Yeah. Oh, crap. Right. Too high. I'm undecided until I see exactly how they play. Yeah. Well, I'm not too happy about it because I'm a survivor main, and I really want to try and learn how to play as killer. And I feel like every time I try to get on, because I don't have all of my killers really good leveled up, so I feel like every time I try to go into a killer match, I'm getting bullied, I guess you could say, by, because the matchmaking is just not accurate at all. These people have been playing for a while. It's not, newer or lower leveled. So, I keep getting bullied by all the survivors. So it's hard for me to be able to learn how to be able to play as a killer. So I feel like now it's really going to hurt me. Because I do have moments where I have to slug because there's like 3 survivors on me while I'm trying to put one on a hook. So but I'm gonna try and keep an open mind right now. I am a little upset about it, but I'm gonna try and keep an open mind. I'm kind of hoping that maybe it won't be too bad, but you never know. There's nothing wrong with harmless play, but whenever you're rubbing it in a new killer's face and they're trying to learn, that's kind of petty. I try not to bully. I try not to be mean whenever I'm a survivor, but if I'm dealing with a, and I'm gonna say it, with a dick, killer, they're just like being an asshole and trying to be petty and stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna start being petty back. And I don't mean to be like that, but that's just my personality in general. So how are you and the lady doing? Y'all doing okay? I've been seeing some of your content. I've been trying to make my own and trying to help my fiance get started with his. So I've just been busy kind of doing my own stuff. I try to pop in where I can, but it seems like all the people I watch are all trying to stream at the same time, and I'm like, I gotta pick and choose who I can watch. And I mean, I guess I can watch them later, but yeah. And the thing is, though, I mean, if somebody comes up to me and they're like just dead stop, I'm usually like, okay, so you want to play, and I don't have an issue with that. Sometimes the challenges and stuff I have, yeah, some of the challenges and stuff I have selected are non-lethal to begin with, so I try to come into the match with the mind of just trying to play around. I feel you. Well, I've got one I'm going to have to do here in just a little bit with one of my friends. I'm probably going to hop off of here. And we're going to do some old school. Well, I wouldn't say old school, but we're going to do Resident Evil 5 from the beginning. We're going to play for a little while. Because I told him about 5 is when I'll pop on. I just wanted to stream a little bit of Stranded before I did so. Try and get some streaming done. Yeah. You know what? Everybody keeps talking about PC. I'm getting to the point where I think we're just gonna try and save up. We have a tower for our PC, but we don't have a monitor. So we'll have to like just hook it up. But I would literally think that's what I'm gonna have to do, because this game is so glitched on console that like playing in multiplayer is just a pain. It's just a pain because you lose supplies and it's just so much. Like the sharks lately on console have been just a bitch. They will trap you. Like you'll hear the music stop and you look around and you're looking for them, and then it'll start up and then you don't see them, but then all of a sudden they glitch. Like they pop out of nowhere and glitch and just go straight after you. Might happen to my fiance the other day, where he was like, I know he's around here, I just saw him, and then he literally got to the shore right at the shallow part, and he just poofed right there, and I was like, what the hell? Plus I hear the graphics and the graphics are better, and there's so much more you can do on PC. I mean, but and people just we keep on trying to, report it, and they're not doing anything about it. Like they keep saying, oh, we're going to do an update soon, but it's been a while since we've had an update. I mean, they haven't fixed the binoculars, they haven't fixed the, like the friendly sharks, they haven't fixed them to be in, which I mean, I'm not completely complaining about that because I still get hide and meat off of it, so, it's not completely pointless, but I mean, sometimes it gets hard to try and kill them because they'll just disappear and take all my spears with them or something like that, so. But send me a link whenever y'all go live. I thought I had notifications on for y'all. Let me know and I'll try and pop on. I'm right now. I've got one of my friends that's live right now playing Friday the 13th. But I try to go by everybody's and I'll try and pop by and watch y'all play. I'd really like to see y'all mess around with the boogeyman a little bit. Well, okay, so this seed right here, and I'll give you the seed. I think I remember what it is. You are going to love it. And I'm going to show you why. Let me get my torch real quick. I've been playing on this seed ever since. This one's a hella good seed. And I just started this. Hold on, let me find my... Oh, I just missed my torch. I'm going to show you why I say this is a pretty good seed. Okay, so... First off, there's 3 yuccas on this island, okay? There's 1 potato plant. There's 2, okay? Then it has 1 of each fruit. So you got this one and that one. It has quite a few palm trees, and it has quite a few. I think it has like 2 or 3 shipwrecks. But the amount of things that are on the shipwrecks, like it was already 2 cloth on the island. I've gotten a total between shipwrecks and of course being on the island of 5 cloth. I got a torch, got some rations, so I made my water still. Hello. But I got my water still. I made a tool belt, and I've got 3 more cloth that I can be able to make my raft and whatever else. Make my meat smoker. And it's a good sized island. Like, I mean, look at this. I mean, it's massive for a starter island. So I'll definitely send you on Facebook, but I'll send you a message on PSN and send it to you so you can be able to you can play on that seed, because I'm telling you it's pretty good seed, and the it's pretty good distance from the other bosses and stuff too, so you can be able to just go, I think, south of here, and there's a bunch of islands, so I think everything's pretty much spaced out up top, and I think there's one next to me, but I can't remember if it's way out or the other one of the bosses. But it's a pretty good seed, definitely. And I think I got a tiger shark from over here. I think there's a goblin somewhere. I think it's on the other side. He's got some spears in him, and then of course I got the glitch. Got one of the glitch sharks, so pretty good amount of grouper. Not a whole lot of crown around here, so it's definitely a good seed. So I'll send it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you now because I got the app on my phone. I think it's... I already saved. Let me save again. Come on. Good man, I'm about to be getting off anyway, so I can play that. Okay. But yeah, that's what the map looks like. Let me break this seed down for you. Okay, I'm back. I was looking at the news and we have a hurricane in the Gulf. I hope it doesn't. Hopefully not, man. I hope not. That would suck. Hopefully I'll miss y'all. And I sent you that seed. You and the wife. So y'all could try it out. Well, I'm praying for y'all. Y'all are in my thoughts, because I mean that's gonna knock everything out. Maybe y'all just won't get a whole lot of nothing. Maybe it'll be a bad storm and it'll just go over y'all, and you know. Yeah, I already know, and it really sucks. Louisiana gets some horrible, between y'all and New Orleans and Florida. I mean, I'm telling y'all get some horrible freaking hurricanes, and it does just horrible freaking damage to y'all. I hate it. But like I said, I hope it misses y'all. Maybe it'll just scoot on through, and you know, or it'll be just, you know, it won't be bad. But it is hurricane season, so it's starting to get toward winter, so that's when we start getting our real bad weather. I'm actually surprised we haven't gotten, even though where we live in Tennessee, they don't usually touch down, but I mean usually we'll have all kinds of tornadoes around us and stuff. Just touching down, because we live in a really hilly area, so it'll touch down in, you know, surrounding counties, so. But it'll do some damage around here anyways, though. It'll knock trees down and power lines, and just the winds alone. Alright. Well, like I said, I might get back on later on tonight. It just depends on how long me and my friend Alan play on Resident Evil. Hell, he may not even like be on right now. Let me message him first before I just pop off of here, because I'd hate to pop off of here and then he's not even gonna play with me. But we're supposed to play Resident Evil today. He was on 10 minutes ago. He was probably looking for me to see if I was on. Oh, Assassins? Ooh. I bet that's gonna be good. Like I said, send me a link, man. You can send it through here, or if you got a Discord, add me on Discord. I have it on my channel, which I don't know if you're on my YouTube. I think I got my Discord on my channel. And I'll pop in and watch out for a little while I'm waiting for him. But anyways, guys, it was great. If he doesn't answer me here in just a little bit, then I might pop back on Stranded or play some DVD or something like that. Alright, man, thank you so much, and I hope your stream goes well too. And like I said, I'll definitely be on there, and I'll watch y'all for a little while and see how y'all are doing and everything like that. Definitely let me know when y'all play DVD again, because I'd actually like to play with y'all one time or something. We can stream together, or we can play, or whatever. Maybe play some customs, do some funny stuff, so I can try to learn Killer or something. It'd be awesome. Alright. Anyways, guys, thank you for following me and watching me, you know, not die this time or get poisoned. As always, please like and subscribe and share me to your friends if you think your friends are gonna like Stranded Deep, Dead by Daylight, Dying Light, Days Gone, or eventually I'm gonna do some Outlast. Definitely come check me out. I'm about to be doing, like I said, Resident Evil 5 stream. We're gonna start from the beginning. I'm gonna try and play with one of my friends, so definitely come check that out. And if you're new to the channel, like I said, please subscribe. If you aren't new, thank you for coming back. And keep on coming back, because if it isn't for you, I wouldn't be able to get here and do the content that I'm doing. I do have where I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. The faster I get to 1,000, the faster I have content tools, so I can be able to do more and be able to let you guys know when I'm going to be able to go live. So I do not have a live schedule right now. I try to just post it in Discord whenever I'm about to play. So if you want to be a part of my Discord, it's Twin Mommy 1113. Check me out on Discord. I do have a Twitch. I don't know how it works. I'm trying to get there. Y'all just give me some time. I don't really have the editing tools to be able to try and keep my streams on there, so I'm just streaming on YouTube right now. So, but anyways, I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by and watching me on this channel. Also, go check out my fiance, Some Random Dude Streaming. Check out my friend AxeGamerGirl9. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have some of the streamers I have. So she's trying to get to 3K, so if you can get her to 3K, that would be fantastic. But anyways, be safe, and try not to kill anyone, alright? Have a great night.